Hi, I'm Sean Vega, the program coordinator for RCC Indoor Percussion, and our show this year is entitled He Who Controls the Universe. The show this year was the start. So the design team, when we got together and we first started talking about this year, we knew we wanted to do something cinematic, was really the starting point. And then it sort of quickly transitioned to, well, what can we do that we think would be unique to, again, creating a new environment for this activity? And so we picked sci-fi, was sort of an inspiration. After that, we started gravitating towards the very famous Frank Herbert novel, Dune, or series of novels, which was obviously a widely celebrated science fiction series. So the show isn't really about Dune, but what we wanted to do is that the aesthetic of the show is really, again, cinematic, sci-fi based. We talk about the spice being again, more of like a commodity. But that's really it. That's all we're really borrowing from Dune, is really the concept of spice. And so the intellectual side of things, intellectual layering, is really using the spice as a metaphor for power. So it could be oil, right? So the passage of power, searching for it, obtaining it, and then losing it. And over time, what that cycle looks like is really kind of what the show is about, again, through a sci-fi lens. The 80s version of Dune, it's campy, for sure. We had our ensemble, they did a movie night and watched it, and I don't know if a whole lot of them truly enjoyed the movie. But, it's really the actual, there's people walking down this hill here, sorry. It's actually just the storyline, right? I mean, if you think of, again, not to geek out on Dune here, but the story is there is one place in the universe that this commodity, the spice, is from. And it's mined and sought after, and the whole universe wants the spice for really a singular reason. But again, that really translates to our world. I mean, oil, right, we find it in one place, but again, wars are waged over things like oil and gold, and you go through the history of humanity, and it's littered with the struggle for power over a commodity. So it's really kind of the show is encapsulating that on a percussion floor. So this is what we consider the beginning of our post-season. The show is now done for the most part. There's a few production tweaks here and there, but the show's done linearly. It's finished. So this is where we start competing for trophies: the Western Regional Championship, SCPA Championship, and obviously the World Championship in Dayton, Ohio. So this is really the start of building momentum, of getting the group to really dial in, first and foremost, just the logistics of what we do. Getting to the show, getting off of the truck, getting into the gym, getting out of the gym. All these things are really to ensure that we have that so dialed in, so when it really matters, the performance has no stress. It's just a joyous occasion of performing. So that's really what the focus is right now. The momentum is building. The performers are getting so much more comfortable with all of the material that it's exciting. This is a fun time of the year. Everything before this isn't as fun as it probably should be, but we're now here. So excited for the opportunity to get this thing on the road, and I know all the performers are really excited for everyone to see it.